Hello, my dear. Rhonda Constant, your favorite hometown medium, physical energy healer, or can't talk, oracle card advisor, paranormal investigator, voice for your loved ones. How are you today? So, I just happened to be getting ready to do your reading, so that's why I haven't answered your message yet, because I'm getting ready to post this and then I'll let you know. Anyway, I'm always booked up for a few days. I've always got a list, so people have to be a little patient. I'm not saying you weren't patient. You were very patient, but um, it always takes me a few days because there's usually, I never know if there's, some days I get 10 all in one day, and some days I don't get any. So I never know how far the list is going to be. Anyway, just want to explain real quick. So I like to explain to my first timers. I don't think I read for you before. That I see, hear, feel, sense, know. They talk to me, but they also show me pictures. And I call it spiritual charades. I try to describe the picture the best I can. They never waste a message. There's always a reason for whatever they show or say. So if it doesn't make any sense now, you'll either remember it later, see it later, or somebody else will validate it for you later. Go, oh, I know what she's talking about. So I got distracted. Being really, really drawn. Anyway, anything that happens to me during a reading is meant for you. So, anyway, this is not an exact science. Sometimes you got to stretch it outside the box a little bit. We communicate the best way we can. I'm very distracted by this. It's not a truck, but it's close enough. It's the backup beeper. The beep, 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 beep. So I don't know if maybe you drive something like that, or if this is just going to be, and the light's blinking on top of it. And I just like I said, anything that happens to me during a reading is meant for you. So that's going to be some kind of a sign. And I'm always asking for something a little unique, different, instead of just the coins and feathers and stuff that everybody gets, cardinals. And I almost can't take my eyes off of it. So I don't know what she's referring to, unless maybe you have done this kind of job. I kind of doubt if she did. But it's got the blinky light and it's got the backup beeper. So know whenever you see that blinky yellow light or hear the beep, 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 you can be walking through the store. You can hear it on a movie on TV. You can hear it on Facebook. It doesn't matter where you hear it. Know that that's a sign from her, and validate her, acknowledge her, tell her you love her, and ask her to bring you more. It's your own little unique sign. She's showing like driving down the highway and there's like construction work. And you hear one of them go beep, beep, beep. And you're supposed to go, hi, Mom, love you. She says you're very special. She says, I don't mean in this kind of way. She says you're a very special person. You take things very seriously, whether other people know it or not. Inside, you take your responsibilities very, very seriously. And you kind of let it eat at your stomach, at your gut. She says you need to lighten up and go have a beer. Don't be so serious, my son. Enjoy life. Life isn't as bad as you think. I love you very much. And she's taking her hand and she's trying to scruffle my hair. Don't mess it up. Scruff my hair like she probably did when you were younger, because she's showing a younger boy and she's ruffling his hair. So she probably did that to you once in a while, or maybe just laid her hand on top of your head when you were younger, especially like walking through a store or something, just touching you so she knew where you were there. She almost makes me feel like she was as paranoid as I used to be, especially with my grandkids. You will get up here and you will walk next to me, because if you walk behind me, I'm afraid somebody's going to snatch you. No, they wouldn't want them very long, not mine. But like she needed to know you were right there, that you were okay, you were within her sight. She's still doing that. Of course, I have no idea what your hair looks like, but you could feel that motion. Maybe you could feel maybe something really warm, or it could feel like you could just feel her energy. You could feel like bugs crawling, or just goosebumps on top of your head, or just a warmth on top of your head. Or you might, like, if a fly lands on this spiky stuff, I can feel it. You might just feel that little tickle of it moving, or you could just feel her just put her hand on your head and just lay it there and not move. And I don't know for sure how you will feel the energy, because everybody feels it different. So you're not going to feel it like I would feel it. When she does that, validate her, acknowledge her, tell her you love her, and ask her to bring you more if you want more. She said, I stand close by your side. Oh, now she's going behind me. She says she stands at your back a lot. So know that feels like a pressure back there, almost like a bubble pushing on me. So you should at least feel that kind of pressure. It's not like hands touching you, just kind of like I said, like a bubble pushing on you. Or you could get a chill, you could feel a warmth on your back. Not sure how her energy will come across to you. You're going to smell her perfume, or you have. Whatever perfume she wore that makes you think of her, you can be walking through the store, get a whiff of it. You can be outside, you can be in your house. Doesn't matter where you're at. Get that whiff again. Validate her, acknowledge her, tell her you love her. Ask her to bring you more if you want more. Signs that she's around. She's trying to whisper something in my ear, but she's not. It's like she's at my ear, and they make me itch. That's how I feel their energy. I itch, like I got the heebie-jeebies. She's right at my ear, like she's going to say something, but she's not saying anything. At least not yet. It's like she says, "I love you," and then she turns. Then she turns real quick, and her hair tickles my ear. Okay, so this could be a lot of different things. You might feel that tickling on your ear that will feel like hair tickling you, hair brushing up against the back of your ear. You could feel a warmth. You might hear her mutter something. It could come in as a screech. When my Bob comes in, he always comes in on this side, and my ear will turn bright red here, and I thought I was getting the virus one day. I put the thermometer in this ear. Oh, perfectly normal, because it was really super hot. And I did the thermometer over here, and the alarm actually went off. He made it that hot, physically that hot. So that can happen. Don't know which way you're going to feel it for sure. She's telling you not to go through life without kicking your heels up and having fun. Don't be too serious. You either your wife, your wife, she thinks she's the perfect partner for you. Perfect. Mom's very glad that you have her. She approves a lot. It's almost like she can see your spirit or your soul. Not your mom, your wife. Mom approves of that. It's almost like she knows what you're thinking without you saying anything. Mom says it's a very good quality to have. Again, she says, I approve. Okay, she's shown somebody, I think it's probably you, I'm not absolutely sure, but it's a male, has their hand in their pocket and they're jingling. Trying to figure out if it's coins or keys. Because I'd like to tell people the exact noise they need to listen for. It's jingling, like a nervous habit, like fiddling with the change or so anyway, it's one of those noises, coins or keys, jingling, but it's also the nervous habit of it, the nervous fiddling with it. So if that's not you, she's validating something. So listen for those noises, the keys or the coins. Again, you can hear it outside in your car, if it's on Facebook, if it's in a movie, doesn't matter where it's at. It'll be a sign from her. So she's tried to leave you plenty of signs. It's just people just don't realize they're signs. I love you, baby boy. I appreciate you very much. Okay, she's validating a female sitting on the floor cross-legged. I feel like there's cancer involved in this. And this female is smoking medical marijuana. So I don't know if this was her or somebody close to you that she's validating this with. It almost feels like her. She's saying, please be kind to yourself. Be easy on yourself. Don't be hard on yourself. Don't beat yourself up. Everybody makes mistakes. So don't be too harsh. You wouldn't be that hard on your friend. Don't be that hard to yourself. I love you. Now she's saying her name, Kathy, 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 Kathy. I don't know why she's saying her own name. Do you sometimes say her name? Or hear her name? Oh, there's a lot of Kathys, though. That'd be a little hard to figure out. And she just over and over and over repeating her name. I don't know why. No, she's not saying Mom, she's saying Kathy. So somebody keeps saying her name a lot. But I don't know why she's bringing this up to you, unless you're calling her Kathy. Okay, this might be one of the things you got to stretch outside the box a little bit. She's showing me looking out over the water, and there's somebody in a canoe, and they're paddling. And they're paddling more like do I want to call it a kayak paddle that has the paddle on both ends of the same stick? But it looks like a canoe, but it's kind of far out. Don't know why she's showing me this image. So hopefully this is something that you understand. They don't give me all the details. Details are none of my business. Give me just enough that you ought to know, or have a clue, or you're going to see it. She's not saying any more about it than that. But we're standing up on the ground, looking out, seeing this. Okay, she's holding up a balloon. Have you sent her a balloon? She has. She has one balloon and it's a light color. Doesn't have to be the exact color that you might have sent her. Somebody's birthday's coming up like real quick that she's acknowledging. I love you, baby boy. I want you to be happy. So she stands at your back and your side all the time. Call on her. They cannot override your free will choice, but they can help. But you need to ask, and then you need to allow for whatever happens after you ask for help with whatever situation it is. Don't ask for details. Just say, I need help with blah, blah, blah. Has to be something she'd be good at when she was here. I always tell people, don't ask Uncle Joe, who didn't have a pot to piss in, for financial advice because he didn't know how it worked here. So you don't want to ask him for help from up there. What was Mom good at? Unless it was just giving you love and support. That's good enough. And just ask her and then sit back and watch and see what happens in the near future. Somebody out of the blue could call you. Somebody could offer, if you needed help with a job or something, somebody just could be out of the blue, get a phone call, or you'll meet somebody out of the blue that will provide you that opportunity. Or it could be somebody just will support you on what you're doing now in your life. Depends on what you ask for. But Mom can help. So pick something that Mom was good at, even if it was just a shoulder to lean on and some support. You'd be surprised what they can do to open doors. But you have to ask. My guides are up there like, Rhonda, why are you doing that stuff? We gave you all this good stuff because I have free will choice and I can say no. I can be a dum-dum. Because I want to. Okay, with that she's going to leave. She says, know that I'm always around you a lot more than you think. Show me where. Okay, she's spinning down and giving you a kiss on the head. Again, that can feel like a bug crawling, a goosebump. It could be a hot spot. Sometimes they'll stick their finger through my hair and I can feel that wiggling as it goes down and touches my head. Anything like that. Don't know how you're going to feel it. Don't know for sure how she's going to do it to you. But she's showing this is the right side. Sometimes it makes a difference. Sometimes it doesn't. But she's bending down and giving you a kiss right there. A lot more than you know. A lot more times than you know. So talk to her. I promise you 1,000% she can hear you. She can see you. Talk to her all you want to. Okay, with that, she's leaving. Okay. Much love to you, my dear. Thank you for being patient and waiting. Sorry, I'm working through my list as fast as I can. Rhonda Constant, your favorite hometown medium, physical energy healer, oracle card advisor, paranormal investigator, voice for your loved one. See you later.